The Avril Lavigne clone theory is one of the more outlandish and enduring celebrity conspiracy theories of the past 2 decades. It posits that the Canadian pop-punk singer, known for her rebellious image and hits like Complicated and Skater Boy, was replaced by a doppelganger named Melissa Vandella, following her supposed death in the early 2000s. The theory suggests that Lavigne, unable to cope with the pressures of fame and the tragic death of her grandfather, took her own life, and her record label, unwilling to lose their star, replaced her with a lookalike. The theory first emerged around 2005 on a Brazilian fan blog and has since spread widely across the internet, evolving into a full-fledged urban legend. The story goes that in the early stages of her career, Avril struggled with depression and anxiety, exacerbated by her meteoric rise to fame and the demands of her record label. Allegedly, she hired a body double named Melissa Vandella to pose for photos and attend public events when she needed a break. According to proponents of the theory, after Avril's supposed death, Melissa was permanently brought in to fill her role. They argue that changes in Avril's appearance, voice, and even handwriting are evidence of the switch. The theory has been fueled by comparisons of early Avril photos to more recent ones, focusing on minor differences in facial features and fashion style. Despite being debunked multiple times, the Avril Lavigne clone theory remains a popular topic of discussion on social media and forums, with many fans either entertaining it as a joke or believing it as fact. Welcome to Conspiracy Fox, where we dig into the most bizarre and captivating conspiracy theories out there. Today, we're tackling the mystery of whether Avril Lavigne was replaced by a clone named Melissa. Is it a case of mistaken identity, or did the pop-punk princess really get swapped out? Before we get started, a quick disclaimer. This video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. We're not here to spread fear or misinformation, just to explore some fun, wild theories and see if there's anything to them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an episode from Conspiracy Fox. The theory. The Avril Lavigne clone theory suggests that the real Avril Lavigne died in 2003 and was replaced by a lookalike named Melissa Vandella. The theory is rooted in several key observations made by fans and conspiracy theorists who claim that the Avril seen in public appearances and music releases post-2003 is not the same person as the one who first rose to fame. Supporters of the theory point to changes in Avril's appearance as primary evidence. They claim that the shape of her nose, eyes and jawline has altered significantly since her early days, suggesting the presence of a different person. Some have even analysed her height, arguing that she appears slightly taller or shorter in different photos. Another piece of evidence often cited is the shift in her musical style and public persona. Early Avril was known for her grungy, rebellious look and punk-inspired music, while post-2003 Avril adopted a more polished, pop-oriented sound and appearance. One of the most frequently mentioned pieces of evidence is a supposed photograph of Avril with the word Melissa written on her hand. Proponents of the theory argue that this was a subtle hint from Melissa about her true identity. They also claim that the lyrics of some of Avril's songs contain cryptic messages about her supposed death and replacement, such as in the song Nobody's Home, which they interpret as Melissa expressing her struggle to fit into Avril's persona. Another supporting argument is the alleged difference in Avril's handwriting before and after 2003. Comparisons of autographs and notes purportedly show distinct variations, which some believe indicate 2 different individuals. Skeptics, however, argue that such differences can easily be attributed to changes in writing style over time or even fatigue during autograph signings. Critics of the theory point out that Avril herself has repeatedly denied the claims, dismissing them as absurd. They also note that changes in appearance and style are common as artists mature and evolve over time. The theory, however, continues to captivate fans and conspiracy enthusiasts, partly because it plays into the broader trope of celebrity doubles and hidden identities. Analysis of the theory. Alright, let's break down this theory piece by piece. Does it have any substance, or is it just a product of overactive imaginations? Let's see if the Avril Lavigne clone theory holds any water, or if it's just a case of wishful thinking. Supporting arguments. Changes in appearance. The most significant piece of evidence, cited by believers, is the noticeable change in Avril's facial features and style. The theorists argue that the shape of her eyes, nose, and chin differ too much from her early years to be the same person. While it's true that there are some visible differences, these can also be attributed to natural aging, makeup, and potential cosmetic procedures, which are common in the entertainment industry. Shift in musical style and persona. Early Avril Lavigne was known for her punk-inspired style and rebellious attitude, while her later work shows a more mainstream pop influence. This change in artistic direction is often cited as evidence of a personality shift, supposedly because a different person, Melissa, is now behind the music. However, musical evolution is typical for artists as they grow and experiment with different genres and audiences. The Melissa photo and hidden messages. The infamous photo of Avril with Melissa written on her hand has been interpreted as a cryptic admission of her true identity. Additionally, theorists claim that certain lyrics from her songs contain hidden messages about her death and replacement. These interpretations, however, are highly subjective and lack concrete evidence. The Melissa on her hand could have been a simple joke or a tribute to a friend, rather than a confession. Handwriting. Analysis. Some conspiracy theorists have compared Avril's handwriting from before and after 2003, claiming that the differences indicate two distinct individuals. However, handwriting can vary significantly due to factors like mood, health, and even the type of pen used. This argument is far from conclusive and is easily explained by normal variations in writing. Counter-arguments. Natural changes and aging. People's faces change over time due to aging, weight fluctuations, and even lifestyle choices. Makeup and cosmetic procedures can also alter one's appearance. Avril was only 17 when she first rose to fame, and it's normal for a person's appearance to change significantly from their teenage years to adulthood. Musical evolution. It's common for artists to evolve their musical style as they mature. Avril Lavigne's shift from punk pop to a more mainstream sound can be seen as a natural progression rather than evidence of a replacement. Many artists reinvent themselves over their careers, and such changes do not imply that the person has been swapped out. Lack of credible evidence. The theory is based on circumstantial evidence, such as perceived differences in appearance and vague lyrical interpretations. There is no concrete proof, such as medical records or credible eyewitness accounts, to support the claim that Avril Lavigne was replaced by a lookalike. Avril's own statements. Avril Lavigne has publicly addressed the theory, calling it ridiculous and confirming that she is very much alive and has never been replaced. While proponents of the theory might argue that she is simply maintaining the cover-up, it's more likely that her statements are truthful. Probability. Rating. Chances of the theory being real, 2%. Chances of the theory being fake, 98%. In conclusion, while the Avril Lavigne clone theory makes for an entertaining story and has generated plenty of online buzz, there's little to no credible evidence to support it. Most of the proof is based on subjective interpretations and coincidental observations. It's safe to say that Avril is still Avril, and Melissa, if she ever existed, remains a figment of conspiracy theorists' imaginations. If you have your own thoughts or some wild evidence we missed, drop a comment below. And remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Conspiracy Fox for more deep dives into the world's strangest theories. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.